And finally, Tung Tung lost held hostage. Aziz escaped to escape. Then Tung Tung was taken to prison. After Aziz escaped from a group of barbarians and took Tung Tung to prison, now Aziz is alone and has no place to live, because his grandmother's house had been destroyed and burned by a group of Tengil barbarians. Aziz walked while crying, looking for Tung Tung. "Tung Tung, where are you, Tung?" Aziz felt tired and his head hurt. Finally, Aziz fell asleep under a tree. Tung Tung is in prison, but Tung Tung does not remain silent. Tung Tung calls some of his friends with his inner strength to ask for help and get him out of prison. Finally, Tung's friends came. Brr, Brr, Patapim, Din Din Dun, and Cappuccino Assassin came to save Tung Tung. Udin Din Dun said, "This is the right day to save Tung Tung, because the Barbarian King and the Crocodilo Bombardilo Commander are traveling and are not in the kingdom. Let's fight to save Tung Tung." Finally, the three of them went down the hill straight to the kingdom. After arriving at the kingdom, the three of them were immediately surrounded by thousands of royal soldiers, and they attacked each other. Udin Din Dun said to Cappuccino Assassino, "Sino, you go save Tung Tung quickly." "Hurry up!" Cappuccino Assassino flew up and ran towards the prison to save Tung Tung. Cappuccino Assassino was stopped by the prison guard. Without waiting long, Cappuccino Assassin immediately took out his two swords and slashed them at the prison guard. After the prison guard fell and met Tung Tung, Cappuccino Assassino said, "Come on, Tung Tung, let's get out of here." Tung Tung and Cappuccino Assassino rushed out. Brr, Brr, Patapim, and Udin Dindin had defeated all the soldiers and rushed to meet Tung Tung and Cappuccino Assassino. Cappuccino Assassino said, "Come on, hurry up before the king comes, we have to get to the hill." After arriving at the hill, Tung Tung was given a Cappuccino Assassino potion in a bottle to increase Tung Tung's level. Now Tung Tung is level 20. Finally, Brr, Brr, Patapim, and Cappuccino Assassino arrived at the hill and gathered again. Then they left the hill and Tung Tung said, "Now let's find Aziz." Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
The bell button, so you don't miss the next video.